Ida Desilets, and I'm in a very beautiful location here in Dubrovnik. And if you follow at all the Game of Thrones, this location is where they filmed the infamous Purple Wedding. It's really, really stunning. And today I want to talk about something important, because if you spend a lot of time watching TV or on your computer or even on your iPad, Kindle, anything like this, you're having a two-dimensional relationship with reality. And that is in training your sensuality and your brain to have a very flat, linear experience of the world. In this month's Delicious Tip, I want to explore our most untapped natural resource, our right brain. And in the right brain is where we start experiencing Technicolor and textures, and how the world can seem more magical and expressed, and where we get new creative ideas that just kind of pop out of nowhere. Those inventions, they come from that part of our body. So I want to explore that with you today. So ideally, as women, because we're cyclical beings, we would spend a portion of our cycle from our period to ovulation in our left brain. This is a very natural occurrence that happens without you thinking. And then in the other portion of our cycle, from ovulation to your menses, is when you would spend time in your right brain. And what this means is half the month you get to be outgoing and get projects going and just get things done and that whole linear aspect of living. And the other half of the month you would honor the more intuitive side of your body, the psychic side, the side that's saying, that decision we just made doesn't feel quite on, it's not quite right, things are not what I want them to be. Often in that cycle we see what's not working. That would be in an ideal situation. The problem is that the way that we live, we are actually forcing ourselves to stay in our left brain for the entire cycle. And this is damaging not only our delicate hormonal system, but it's actually damaging an entrainment that will be very, very necessary come menopause and post-menopause. And that entrainment is getting used to being a really profound psychic being, a being that's relating to life from the nuances, the deep emotional nuances of what's going on. And you get that training by spending time in your right brain. So if you don't practice, what happens then when you do hit the power stage of your life, that is menopause and after, you get confused because you actually don't have a very good access to your left brain. It's harder to remember things, it's harder to be sequential about things. Women, I know you know what I'm talking about here. So this practice for you ladies who are still in your fertility cycle is essential, and your life will be more balanced for it. So my challenge to you is this. For the elders who are watching, my challenge to you is to really drop into that profound psychic space that you naturally live in, and bring back the deep insights that you get to the rest of us so that we can learn and grow from your wisdom. And for those ladies in the fertility cycle, my challenge to you is to practice living more in that right brain space, in alignment with your cycle. See if there's creative ways that you can actually shift your schedule to be more in harmony with this natural flip-flop between the two hemispheres of your brain. Now, of course, I want to hear all about it, so please come over to thesucculencerevolution.com, leave me your comments, what you did, what it felt like, what the transformation is. I want to continue this discussion with you. Have a gorgeous day, and I'm going to enjoy this amazing place where they filmed the Purple Wedding.